Hello everyone, this is for Algebra 2, section 2.8. It's on graphing absolute value graphs, and this is what the pattern for an absolute value graph is going to look like. Don't be intimidated by it, they're actually really easy to do. All absolute value graphs are going to be in the shape of a V. Either the V is going to open up or the V is going to open down. How to remember which one opens up and which one's open down is going to be really easy to remember. And how to get where the graph starts. This corner point is always going to be the coordinate h, k. What's inside the absolute value bars is always going to be read opposite, and this one's always going to be read the same. So for example, on this one, that corner point is going to be starting at the coordinate 3, 5. So you go find 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, put a point, and then treat this number that's in front, the value of a, as your slope. Now, I'll explain a little more as we go. It's not the whole picture, it's not everything, it's a part of it. From this point then, go up to over 3. Up to over 3, whoops, 3. This is going to be the right half of the graph. To get the left half, go negative 2/3. Okay, I should be a little bit careful on that. How about, let me erase that. How about 2 over negative 3? It's going to be its mirror image, and I need to explain that a little more. Up to back 3. Up to back 3. Because remember I said all these graphs are going to be a V. So how do you get this left side? Well, if you make the bottom number negative, it'll give you the left. Now, you don't need to focus on that so much. We'll work through this as we go. I don't want to say I misspoke, but I want to make it easier than what I just made it sound. Okay, so let's do another one. You're going to graph this one. You read this number opposite, 5. So negative 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the corner point in this graph is either opening up or opening down. Because this number is positive, it's going to be opening up. This one is negative, so it's going to be opening down for this one. So to get the V shape opening up, I'm going to do the slope here to get the right half. So up 2 over 3. Up 2 over 3. There's the right half of the graph. To get this left side, go back to the starting point and go up 2, because it's opening up, back 3. Up 2, whoops, back 3. And that gives you the left side of that V. This thing is like a mirror image split right through the middle here. They're mirror images of each other. It folds, it's a line of symmetry is what I'm looking for. All right. So this one starts at 3, negative 5. This one's read opposite. Remember, this one's read the same. So 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like I got to scroll the graph. And because this number is negative, I'm going to go down to right 3 because the graph is opening down. So down to right 3. So there's the right half. And then what I said just a minute ago was these things are symmetric about this point. The other piece is going to be over here. So I'm going to go down 2 again, but this time back 3. Down 2, back 3. To get its mirror image. All right? Okay, so graph, let's go back to some easier ones. If you need to help see this, that'd be a 1, x minus 0 plus 0. I don't mean to complicate it, but the number out front would be a 1, and the number inside that is missing is a 0, and the number outside that's missing is a 0. So it's starting right there. Its slope is 1, so it's opening up. It's an upward facing V. So up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. So there would be the right half to get the left half, up 1, back 1. So there would be the other half of the graph. Okay? this one, if you need to rewrite some of this just a little bit. So it isn't moved anywhere left to right, but it's been shoved up 3 units. 1, 2, 3. It has the same slope as the previous one, so up 1, over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1, over 1. And then up 1, back 1, up 1, back 1, up 1, back 1. So there it is. Now this one, if you want, put a 0 on the outside and a 1 in the front to help you see the slope. I'm gonna change colors, I guess. It's been moved 3 units left because you read that opposite. This one the same, all the same as 0, 0. So -3, 0. And its slope is 1. So up 1, over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1, over 1. So it's this one here. And then up 1, back 1, up 1, back 1, up 1, back 1. Alright, so that's that graph. To write the equations for these two, I got to know the starting point. So that coordinate is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So -6, -2. And remember, this one's read opposite, this one's read the same. So I'll worry about this value of a in just a minute that we treat as slope. Y is equal to, I'll give a space. You read this opposite, and that one the same. It's opening up, so this number is positive, and I'm going to read the slope. So how about through these 2 points? Up 2 over 1, so it's a 2. All right. This one I got to know where to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So y is equal to, give some space for the slope, x minus 6 plus 5. Now we got to get the slope. So how about this point and this point? Down 1, 2, 3 over 1. So down 3. Ugh, what in the world was that? Oh my goodness. My 3 went crazy. All right. Down 3. How about that? A little better? All right. So read out the coordinate first, write it, changing the sign on the x, leave a space for the slope, count the slope out, fill in the slope, and you got it. There we go.